Another good one, guys. So this is a 793D model. Tires about 11 feet tall. But anyway, this one, operator did a hard shutdown, which is with the master power on the front bumper. We use that generally to reset sensors, computers, things like that. When they turned it back on, no power. So I kind of cheated. I've already been to this truck. And when I walked up there, I could smell the rotten egg smell. And the batteries, I checked them out with my voltmeter, only 7 volts. So we got batteries that shorted out internally. And I have a new set of batteries. We'll have to get the crane set up and we'll use that to fly them up there, so we're not carrying 2 batteries up and 2 batteries down an entire flight of stairs just to get up to the top of the truck. Well, here we go. This is the battery box, and we're probably about, I don't know, 15 feet in the air right now. So yeah, you literally walk up an entire flight of stairs to get up on top of these trucks. But here's the problem, I can smell them. Like I said, I put my voltmeter on it, and we're only getting 7 volts. So these batteries are hooked up in series. So you got the positive, main positive, and then this negative connects over here to this positive, and then here's your main negative. So what this does is combines the voltage. It's 12 volt batteries. In this setup, we're running 24 batteries, or 24 volts, I'm sorry. And in series, so you double the voltage, but the amperage will stay the same. So if this battery is just say 100 amp hour, it's still only going to have 100 amp hour capacity, but it will be at twice the voltage. Versus wiring them in parallel, which would be positive to positive, negative to negative. That would keep the voltage the same, but that would double your amp hours. So that in that instance, it would be 12 volts, but you would have 200 amp hours, just as an example. So we're going to get into it and get these batteries disconnected and unhooked, and we'll fly them down and fly the new ones up, and we'll check it out and make sure that we've confirmed our repair, and this truck should be good to go. All right, so typically disconnected batteries. So I have the master power turned off down to bumper, which basically takes ground away from everything. So it's battery ground, goes to that bumper switch. From that bumper switch, it goes to the chassis. So when you turn that switch off, you've taken ground away from everything. But even without that being the case, best to unhook the negative first, so you don't spot weld anything with. If you're on the positive, say on your regular vehicle, and you slip and hit anything ground while you're on that positive, you've just turned your wrench into a fuse, and it takes a lot of amperage to burn a wrench in half. So generally you want to unhook the negative first, and then as you go back together, the negative will be the last one that you hook up. I don't know if you guys can smell that, but that rotten egg smell, it is serious. It's making me hungry actually for breakfast. don't know if you guys just seen that. I was kind of loaded up on that and it broke loose. And I still had my wrench on here and it hit straight to metal there. Now, like I said, we do have the ground unhooked at the bumper switch. We've also unhooked the main ground already. But had we not done that and this been a positive wire, that could have went terribly wrong. So, just something to keep in your back of your guys' mind if you're messing around with batteries. When you're taking them apart, unhook the negative first. When you go together with them, put the negative on last. Just gives you a little extra safety precaution there in the event that you don't have a master power switch. I just like to stick the wrench in there. Just kind of open up that battery lug just a little bit. Makes it easier to get it off. You don't have to fight it quite so much. All right, we'll continue on here. I've already loosened these bolts down, or loosened them up, I mean. So I'll just yard the rest of them off. We'll take this battery cover off. And then I'll bring you guys back when I got the crane and stuff all set up. And we'll fly the new ones up, fly these down, hook it up, and we'll verify our repair. So really the reason we crane these batteries up is just for efficiency. They're quite heavy. And you think you could just bring it right over here and set it over top of the handrail there. But the bed is pretty low. I mean, you only get about 5 feet of clearance between the bed and the handrail. By the time you do your strap, the battery, and your snatch block and all that, you don't have enough to just come right over top of the handrail. So from the front of the truck, the best way is just bring it right all the way up along the stairs and set it right there on the platform, and you just drag it the rest of the way over.
Work order. One, two. 287 9999. Get a chance, you check them as well for me, let me know what it looks like. Great.
All right, guys, so there you have it. We're gonna do the same thing now. We'll fly this new one up, snatch up the old one, fly it down, bring it back when we're hooking everything up.
about 30 minutes. Didn't get the user defined event, full windshield pressure. User defined event is a
Come on, baby.
storm that 3/4 spill. Warning that the engine oil pressure is starting to get a little low. Get around 30 to 33 psi at idle. Check that out. Showing that the oil filters, engine oil filters are starting to flush. Hasn't hit the 10 psi restriction yet. Starting to get up there a little bit. And it's here in Macon and reading anywhere from 30 to 35 psi idle. Thank you. Factor 180, Ram. Is there a factor up here that whole item? Take your camel down. Before you that one, just over 300 feet. Long stand and hold the plan. Come in. Still 222 out.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the one. 14% fuel. Just that 42 out.
Have fun, take care of it.
Thank you.
one nut right there. I got more of them in my truck. We'll grab another one and put on there. In the meantime, let's get this last battery out of here. Get the crane, everything all stowed. All right, let's get our stuff put up. Let's go verify our repair. On VIMS here, let's see what our voltage is doing. Look at that. Let's turn on full electrical load. AC blower, all the lights. Look at that, it's still steady, 27.5. That dog will hunt.